Hello all, I just thought I'd do a little video for those of you who live out of state or are following from afar. This is just a great video for people wanting to live in a smaller space, and our house is it's pretty small. Some might consider it small. It's 1,400 square feet. So it's I modeled it after kind of a Cape Cod style, except the fireplace is not in the middle of the house. It's at the side, and then it has 2 windows and then 1 window on each side of the door. The architect had a great idea to vary the siding, so that's the horizontal and then the vertical. I actually really love how that contrast turned out. And without further ado, here's our front door. I actually stained this in a no VOC stain. It's like Vermont coatings that I used on the outside. It's completely waterproof. The guy said it's kind of like sunscreen for your door, so it should work really well. And the inside is just like a no VOC stain with an acrylic on it to keep it waterproof. And here's our little entryway. Eventually there's going to be a cushion there. I haven't made it yet. It has like a 3-inch foam cushion, and so that should raise it up a lot. And then we haven't gotten any of our pictures in yet, our framed items. So I'm in between putting another peg rack right there, or just putting a nice framed picture. And there's our armoire, or armoire, I don't know. It's kind of like an antique piece. The top completely comes off, and the 2 sides come off, and the bottom. So that's actually really neat. I guess it was made so that it could be carried up really tight stairways and stuff in the northeast area or the mideast. So that was kind of a cool little piece of history. And we're planning to stack clothes going this way. Since it's so narrow, it's like, I don't know, it's less than 2 feet wide, probably 1.5 feet. And then here's our closet, our 4 brooms and vacuums and stuff. Eleanor, not right now. No, you do it. And then here's a little plug, which is great for our vacuum. There's room on both sides. It's like, I guess it fits 2 vacuums. So there's our vac mop, which is great. And up there is great. It's just like odds and ends we've had from like after our move and stuff. It's kind of like a catch-all. So there's our kitchen and our living room. This is like a little Welsh dresser or hutch, like whatever you want to call it, and just to keep all the tea stuff. And what I was really excited is that it has all of my little teacups in it. And I've actually ended up with a lot of empty space in this kitchen, which is really nice. Like I have empty drawers, which is good. It's nice to feel like you aren't maxed out. I was actually really surprised. I mean, I had downsized a lot before we moved, but I was just really surprised that I actually had empty space in this kitchen. But when I made this kitchen design-wise, I was just thinking about it having an L shape, and usually the stove is like in the middle or whatever on one side, and then the sink on the other side. And I was just thinking how much that would cut up the counter space. So I found a couple photos on Pinterest with corner stoves. It's actually kind of hard to find because it doesn't seem like they're very common, but it just made the most sense to me, because who likes to work in a corner? And then also it just opens up more of a length of counter space, and we moved the sink over just a little bit. And so I think there's about maybe 5.5 to 6 feet on this side, which they say you should have like 5 feet is ideal for a minimum of just like a workspace. And then this is like probably like 4 feet, maybe 4.5 feet. And then I was worried that this would be too small on that side, but it's actually not. It really works well for, we can just set, we usually end up just setting some dirty dishes or whatever there. Yeah, so this is our table and it's great. I'm working here and then I just turn around and hand stuff to the kids and it's great. And that's where my toddler sits and my 4-year-old sits there. So it's just really easy. And I got these extra deep drawers, which is really nice because the pots fit in it. And I keep the lids on everything, so it's just super easy. Not too much stuff is stacked. It's mainly just each pot. There's a few stacked things there, but all in all, I just love it. There's my baking items. My bowls fit in the drawer. I was so happy. Not right now, Eleanor. We have all of our dishes in here. We just kind of, I don't know, we have minimized a lot, so we just use a set of white dishes. Just the Corelle is kind of what we started to use, and I really like them because they're lightweight and they're easy to load in the dishwasher. This is our living room. My husband, I was in between square windows up there and these triangular rake windows, and my husband voted for the rake, the triangular ones, and I was so happy because when they went in, we just loved them from the very first sight. So he really chose that well. And these are our couches. They've actually fit pretty well. Those were another Marketplace find. I don't know if I forgot to mention it, but this was a Marketplace find for a really good deal. And these were also a really good deal on Marketplace. And we just needed something right away, comfy to move in. And then I got a little rug on Etsy. It's kind of smaller than I was thinking for in here, but I actually love it because, see the sandbox? It's like we come in, it's like a beach. We come in, there's all this sand. And then we can walk on the tile all the way to the sink or whatever. So I'm actually glad that the rug isn't huge. And this is our fireplace, which I really love. I asked him to do snecked stone, just like where they add in little pieces. It's basically kind of like rubble. They actually had to break up some stones, and then they actually put them in, quote, backwards because the other side was really flat and straight, and they said that's, quote, the front side of the stone, but I had them put the rock face on facing outward, and I actually love how it turned out. Kind of like turned into a cottagey feel. And then this mantle is just temporary because we got some logs. Don't know if you can see them. They're out here. See those big logs? My husband pulled them out of the burn pile with the help of some workers, my father-in-law's workers, and which was great because they had a big truck and they just pulled them right out. We're hoping to mill them down and make a mantle. And this was my grandmother's old tea cart. I don't know if you can see it, but I need to find a nice place for it. I like it there so far, but we'll see where it ends up. And then this is, I guess we'll do the view from this side. So there's the view from that side. It's cozy, but it's just so convenient. Everything is just like right where we need it. And this is our little back porch. They put the sod in about 10 feet around the perimeter. It's a special kind of like, well, it's a Texas A&M grass, and it's supposed to be really good in shade or sun, which I thought was great because it might eventually kind of grow out to where the woods are and be shaded a lot. So right now it's getting lots of sun. And they said to water it twice a day, so we've been doing it once a day. I haven't been really getting around to twice a day. And the kids are already playing with their little pots and pans. And then come over here. I just had to get these. I was at a nursery like last week, I think, and they were just calling my name. They're just so luscious. They just, I don't know. They're like just luscious. I love them. Oops, that door's still locked. Guess we'll go in through the bathroom. I love this door. It's like a mudroom door. So there's some towels on the floor right now. Here is, you walk in, this is the shower right there. You can't really see it. Okay, go. And then here's our bathroom for my husband and me. We've got a big, we actually put these in ourselves. They're just Home Depot cupboards, and we coated them in, they're kind of plasticky almost, so we coated them in a spray paint made to stick onto plastic, and then he sprayed them with the sprayer with the color we've been using in our bathroom on the actual wood stuff, the paneling and everything, which was Swiss coffee, Bear Swiss coffee. And let me turn on the light if I can find it. It's been a while. There we go. And then here's my little folding station. We have a cabinet for towels, and then this is just all of our clothes and towels can go there, all nice and sorted, pre-sorted, so I can just throw them in the laundry. And here's our wardrobes, which I actually love. This is all my clothes, and well, all my hang-ups. Actually, some of them are sort of out of season too. And then these drawers just have everything else, like t-shirts and jeans and any extras. I actually have extra space in those drawers too, which is great. My husband he's doing all the hardware, so we still have to do that hardware. Then here's our bedroom. Still don't have bedding or lamps or anything, but this was another marketplace find for a really great deal. Actually, everything in here is a marketplace. The bed frame, the 2 nightstands, those were like $50. Those combined, those 2 nightstands. And then the bed frame was marketplace, and the rug. This was like an amazing deal. We drove down to Baytown, and they were just a really sweet couple. I just feel like a queen with that. Oh, there's my drawer open. That's our little view. The big brush pile that we have to cut down and burn. There's a little closet there just for extra stuff. And then, yeah, I'm not going to go in any of the kids' bedrooms because they're either asleep or doing their room time. This is the kids' bathroom. I don't know if it's going to adjust, but maybe if I turn off the light. There we go. So I love how it turned out. I did gold hardware there that my husband just installed last night. And then and then black mirrors and sink faucets. And then for the tub surround, to save money, we just did a kind of just a 3, or I guess it's a 5-panel surround. I actually love it. In Texas, we have a lot of like problems with mildew and stuff, so there's no grout to get mildew. So I'm super excited about that. And it's just white and bright. And then I got these hooks just at Walmart and then coated them in a acrylic, just kind of an acrylic coating to waterproof them. And then here we are again. We've made a full circle. Some other day I'll show you all the office because it's just not done yet. But anyway, we are back to square one. So I hope you guys are having a good Monday. It does not feel like a Monday to me. It feels like hump day. To me, it feels like Wednesday. But anyway, well, I will talk to y'all later.